we're going to be stripping down and sanding and polishing these wheels. This is kind of what they looked like before. This one over here had some pretty deep gouges in here. I already stripped the clear coat off and sanded this down to 180. This is what the other front looks like. And then the rears have some, the clear coat's peeling off down here. So this is what I'm doing to polish them back up. The insides of the fronts were pretty nasty, so I used some brake buster from P&S to clean them up. And that's about what I was left with. Then I used my Satin Airway to clean them up. There's still some pitting, but it's the inside of the wheel, so who cares? These wheels wear out pretty quick, so I need another one to finish up a few more spots, but here's how we strip them. Got this aircraft paint remover, and I'm just gonna spray it on there and let it do its magic. Takes about 45 minutes. Make sure to get the windows of the wheel. But that other wheel I did, it stripped it pretty much the first shot. I had to do a second coat to get in the windows. There's a few little spots on the face that I didn't get, but this stuff works pretty good. Alright, so it's been 45 minutes since the paint stripper has been applied. I think I'm gonna need a second coat since I was running out, but it takes pretty much everything off. So I'm gonna pressure wash it off and reapply. Paint stripper did a better job on the first one because I wasn't running out, but if you apply enough of this stuff, the first one took pretty much all of this off. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it a second coat since I have some more, and we'll be good. All right, so here's after the second coat. There's still little flakes on here, but they just kind of pop off right with your finger. So, ready to be sanded. And this wheel doesn't look like it needs much. There's a little scratch right there. Other than that, ready to sand and polish it. All right, so this wheel's all sanded down to 180. Next step's gonna be 220. I'm gonna just use the sander without a pad on this flat surface. Then for the curved surfaces, I'm gonna use this little pad on the sander. I use a Sharpie everywhere that I've sanded already to make sure I get all the 180 grit out.
That's all sanded down to 220. We're just gonna keep working our way up till 400. This groove, I couldn't get the sander in there, so I had to do it by hand. Got the wheel all sanded down to 400. Now we're gonna use this Airway, some Brown Rouge, for the first cut. Here's after the first step on polishing with the yellow and the brown. I'm gonna go to the green and green. Pretty much repeat the same thing over. All right, here's after the green wheel and the green bar. Really notice the difference in the shine between the first step and the second step. So now we're gonna move on to the white pad and the white bar. Here's the final product, just like a mirror. Shines way better than the clear coat. So when I get around to doing the back wheels, I'm gonna get an old hub, put it on a engine stand. That way I can spin it to be able to get a nice finish on the barrels.